Welcome to the White House. When I'm not busy cooking for the president and orchestrating state dinners, I'm actually cooking for family and friends. And today, I will cook one of my most favorite weeknight dinners, which is shrimp, chicken, and vegetable fried rice. It is filled with lots of vegetables like carrots, cabbage, and bok choy, a combination of proteins, chicken and shrimp, and rice, a staple in Asian and American and Pacific Islander cuisines. What makes this dish extra good is that it follows the My Plate guidelines for nutrition and portion size, illustrating that there's no reason we have to sacrifice the foods we love in order to eat a healthy diet. And here to cook with me today is one of my favorite chefs, Chef Ming Tsai. Welcome to the kitchen.
Hello, Chef.
Good.
Nice to be here.
Nice to be here.
It's so honored to be with you here, cooking at the White House.
The honor's mine.
And we actually not only going to make delicious food, which I think is key, it's good for you.
It
right?
is, yes.
Fried rice, did you eat it growing up as like I did?
It's one of the staple, like even for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, there's always rice in our pantry at home. And
Always.
it's cooked, it's
and
ready
a
to
good
go.
Asian household has leftover
Yes,
rice, always, which is
definitely,
what we're
yes.
going to use because that's what you need to make fried rice.
Yeah, but the only point with this fried rice that we're doing is that it's following the My Plate nutritional guideline, which is pretty much we want to make sure to incorporate half of the plate with lots of fruits and vegetables,
Yep.
different colors and textures, and whole grain rice as opposed to just, white rice, which we are both
Right,
accustomed
and
to.
you know our little
love.
secret here, right? We have white and brown rice, as we're calling house rice. It's 50-50, which I think is important because we both have kids.
Yes.
And kids don't want straight brown rice, and sometimes adults and customers don't want straight brown rice. But when you do 50-50, it's kind of like ninja, right? It gets in there, no one knows it, but it's whole grain, which of course is better for you.
And then you had a secret of how to make them
You
kind
do.
of cook together. So
Yeah,
how
you know,
do you do
just
that?
soak the brown rice for an hour by itself.
Okay.
Then add it to the white rice, mix it and cook it like normal. Then you'll get perfect rice that's equally, because it's important that it's cooked the same.
Okay, wonderful.
Right?
Okay.
Should we start cooking?
Yeah, we start cooking.
All
And
right.
of course, one key for this particular dish is that we want to really watch how much oil we're putting on our
Okay.
dish. Because in a lot of stir frying, we tend to put a lot of oil.
And that's canola oil,
And
right?
that's canola oil. And we're just gonna put some chicken right
Chicken
there.
breast, okay.
Chicken breast,
Nice.
which is a very lean protein.
Hot wok is key.
Yes, it's key. And of course, stir frying, you have to have that sound and that smell. Of
You
course,
do.
the smoke is right around me.
Sounds pretty chef.
And
You
then
want-
after that, once the chicken is almost done, I'm just going to add on the shrimp because,
Awesome.
we're almost right there.
So this is an old Chinese technique that you do the protein first.
The protein first.
Set it aside.
Set it aside.
Then we cook all these great veg that we have going on here.
And then I'm going to add the shrimp, which is another, for a seafood part of our diet.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that we use seafood at least twice a week.
Right.
And shrimp is a good protein that we could incorporate that into.
We have carrots and celery and onions.
Okay.
We're using 2 types of cabbages. I'm breaking down a little bok choy here. And this is from your garden, right?
Yes,
How
okay.
lucky are you?
I know. It's such a luxury to have a garden right outside.
Well, I was going to say, how
Every
lucky are you
Christmas.
cooking at the White House?
Oh,
That too.
okay. I
Yes,
thought it was a garden thing.
garden.
But I think the shrimp and the chicken is almost done here. There's a couple more minutes.
And I think it's key, though, right? You got to make sure you cook your chicken through,
Your
right?
chicken
Because once
through,
you add all
yes.
the veg to it,
Yeah.
it may not cook all the way through. So I think
Okay.
it's important.
I think we're almost safe right here.
Smells good already.
Okay. And I'm just going to dump it right. Good.
We also have
There you
Napa
go.
cabbage, right, with the bok choy. Beautiful.
Just drizzle just a little bit of canola oil again. Canola oil is really pretty good because it's very low in saturated fat.
Yep.
So we're good in here. Okay, let me add the garlic.
Yep.
Just 1 tablespoon. I'm a garlic person.
I like
so
garlic.
tend to add more in mine.
And we got
So-
onions here too. which
And of
we'll add.
course, be very careful not to burn garlic.
Right.
That's kind of like an off
And if your wok is too hot, go ahead
Yes.
and add onions or
Yes,
whatever
onion,
to cool it down,
cools
right?
it down.
So we're going to add the shiitakes here because
Shiitake
they
mushroom.
take a little, one of my favorite mushrooms ever, right?
Yes.
Really meaty, so you don't have to necessarily have meat to get this kind of umami flavor to it.
Yes,
This is a little bit of scallions.
a little bit of scallions. Here we go. Smells
We're adding
wonderful.
all of these, so carrots and celery.
That looks
Looks good, huh?
And one key thing about here too, kids are very visual when they eat. I
Right.
myself am visual too. The more textures, the more colorful the plate is, It's for me. It's,
That's a
it's
great
attractive.
point, Chris,
That's a
because you
good
do eat with your eyes first,
yes.
right? So we have a lot of veg in here, and obviously good for you. We're gonna add a little bit of flavoring here now. So this is a
Okay, here we go, the
vegetarian
zucchini.
oyster sauce, right? So some people don't like straight oyster
awesome.
sauce. Great stir fry, just not even a tablespoon.
Wonderful.
And add a little bit. This is wheat-free,
It's
wheat-free
okay,
tamari.
tamari.
So it's wheat-free soy sauce.
So it's- yes.
All right, and then because we've toned down the sodium, again,
Yes.
think of healthy, and you know this as well, Chef.
Yes.
Acid is a great trick to make food come out.
Yes.
Right. So rice vinegar is a great way to replace sodium.
Sounds good.
right.
Sounds good.
Look at
Okay.
this. That's awesome.
Okay.
Now we have this rice. So this is day-old rice. So it's nice and dry.
Okay.
All right. So this is half brown, half white.
That looks good.
And I love it because
It's
it's
amazing.
50% veg and fruit,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
For the plate.
And it's colorful, and you have all of the textures and all the nutritional elements of the My
Right.
Plate. And it's all right here in this one dish.
And I love it how
So-
you're doing all the work.
Okay, no. Here you go. You can stir for me and
Okay, I'll
just
stir
put
for
in
you. Okay, good.
the rest of the protein in there.
So now we have the protein back. Oh, it smells awesome, Chef.
Smells awesome. And then, you know, the cool thing about this dish, it takes you back home, doesn't
Yeah.
it? It really
That
reminds
looks
me of
awesome.
home.
Can we try this? I
Of
think
course.
I think this looks pretty good.
Maybe try it.
And this is one thing, if you take anything away from any chef, is taste, taste, taste as you go. You have to make sure it's seasoned well.
It's wonderful. It's good.
You
Don't
can
need
keep
to
your
add
day job,
anything.
Chris.
Yes,
That's
thank you.
delicious.
That's
All right, we're going
wonderful.
to serve us a bowl here.
Okay.
It's beautiful. But you're so right. You eat with your eyes first. Obviously, that's to taste good, but this also smells good.
Of course, one important
you.
thing is portion size,
Yeah.
you know, because, you know, one thing that I've learned is that, you know, you have to like, you know, make sure like whatever you eat fits at the palm of your
Right.
hand. That's pretty much a good guideline for me. Yeah.
And,
so-
and mindful eating, right? Take
Mindful
your time when
eating.
you eat.
Take your
Don't,
time.
Don't be texting and
Enjoy it.
emailing and
Yes.
watching TV. Think about what you're eating.
Yeah.
You eat slower and you get fuller quicker.
It's good.
Oh.
I love it. It's good. I love the rice vinegar that you did in there. It
Right?
really popped
Yeah,
up
it brings
good.
it up. Chef, that's awesome. All right, now
awesome.
I'm very excited because you're making me something from your homeland, right?
Okay.
Oh, that is really good.
You know, one issue with like, you know, Asian diets is that there's really pretty much no dairy in our diet.
Right. Right.
So our calcium intake is really not as good as the other groups,
Mm-hmm.
you know, minority groups. So I had to research what is really very common among Asians. And one thing that I found, which is a traditional Filipino dish, it's called halo halo.
Yep.
Basically, it's just a mixture of different fruits and tapiocas and goodness. You put some shaved ice, and I'm
Okay.
gonna make one for you, and just put like, you know, like low-fat milk.
Interesting.
And what I've done with this particular recipe is that I made this like lower fat because in the Filipino culture we use the canned EVAT
the
milk
sweet condensed milk,
and
yeah.
sweet condensed milk, which is not really that great for you.
So just Bill, just take all
So
this fruit.
basically, just take all of this fruit.
So what fruit do you have here? Yeah,
This
what,
I got
pineapple?
mango, you
Right.
got pineapple on there,
Okay.
and then
This is
coconut.
awesome. Look at this
is
tapioca.
awesome, I know. And we're gonna just top it a little bit with yogurt, as you see later on.
And we actually added edamames,
Edamame,
right?
really. Then let's just
So
put some
ice,
ice
okay.
on it.
I love this. So the ice is
Mhm.
actually acts as it's like ice cream, but healthy
This is
for you.
ice cream. It's healthy for you. Now,
Okay.
we're gonna top it with just a little milk, and you're
You
gonna
have
do
vanilla?
something with,
Yeah.
yes.
So I figured because the evaporated milk has like really great sweet flavor, you can add a little bit of just vanilla extract to the low-fat milk.
Okay.
To just give it a little bit more.
Okay.
So pour a
Just
little on top,
pour a
Chef?
little on
How
top.
much? Just
Just maybe
say
like half a cup. That's our portion control.
like that.
And then one good thing about this particular dessert is that you could use whatever the seasonal fruits are available.
Okay. Right. We
And
had
then
like fresh mango and pineapple,
fresh
bananas,
mango and
anything.
pineapple, banana, whatever you like.
Berries too, right?
And then normally we would have used like a purple yam ice cream, but I'm going for a healthier version, so I'm just going to use
I
like
don't
a
know if I've
yogurt.
ever seen purple yam ice cream in the
Oh,
States.
those are wonderful. Actually,
States?
some stores
Yeah.
would, you know, carry that. And this is a really cool thing. This is our version of like puff rice. It's called pinipig. And it's just basically just brown rice that's puffed, and it's gonna add just a little crunch because a little
I
one
love
little.
it.
It's kind of like one of those stuff that kids love, and they eat in the, you know.
But this looks awesome.
I know.
Look at that, right?
And halo halo translates into the word mix mix. So
Mix,
this
mix.
is what we're gonna do right
mix,
now.
mix.
We're just gonna mix it up a little bit, and really
love this.
just. But mine, I don't like to mix mine. I kind of
Too
just
much.
dig
You
on
like
the
to go-
bottom,
right.
and then you know
I'm gonna
eat
get
the
one of
layers as
everything.
I go. And good.
That's good.
I love my halo halo, and the cool thing with this, you get your dairy,
Yep.
You get all of the wonderful goodness of fruits and the vitamins of the fruits. And you got still like your Asian culture that's still in there.
And I
that
think
we
that's
wanna
so key. I
incorporate.
mean,
Yes.
the key here is you don't have to sacrifice flavor and sacrifice your culture to make food that's still actually good for you. Because
Yeah.
you are what you eat.
Yes, you
it's
are.
an old adage. It's been around
Yeah.
for hundreds of years. But you are what you eat, but it can still be tasty.
Yes,
Chef,
okay.
thank you very much.
Thank you
It's an
so
honor.
much.
So
Thank
fun
you
to be here
for
with
coming
you.
Here. Good.
All right,
That
guys.
was
Peace and good
awesome.
eating and
Good.
cook.
Thank you.